Hello, welcome back to Business E-commerce. So today we're going to be looking at the business plan in more detail and review some of the slides that are involved with this module. So business plan, as we've reviewed, is a written document that's going to describe what steps are necessary to open that business and make it successful. So a business plan is going to basically describe your product or service, your manufacturing methods, customers, management, suppliers, competitive strategies, and how the business will earn that profit. And the purpose of the business plan is basically to explain the ideas behind your business. So, how the products or services will be produced and sold, set specific objectives of what you will accomplish, and also describe your experience. That's really important. Now, the importance of a business plan is to make you think of all the aspects of your business. So this is going to help you whether you're requiring financing, whether you're presenting the plan to a partnership or an investor, or for your own purpose so that you can track and accomplish the goals that you've set for yourself and your business. So the business plan is going to make you think about all the different aspects of that business. It will also help you secure financing, communicate your ideas, and also manage your business better. So the basic elements of a business plan are going to be the introduction, the marketing or body portion of your business plan, the financials, and then operations and a conclusion. Now, the introduction is basically a detailed description of your business goals. So this is going to be ownership and legal structure of it, whether it's going to be a partnership or a sole proprietorship, whatever the case might be, your skills and experience, and the competitive advantage of that business. Now, a more detailed description would include also how you came up with the idea of your business, as well as outlining your goals. So this will include your short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals. And then the ownership and legal structure, again, is going to involve whether it's going to be a sole proprietorship type of business, a partnership, a corporation, who's going to be in the leadership team if you have several leaders in your business, and shareholders as well. And then you also want to talk about your skills and experience. So any relevant business experience works here. So whether it was paid work, volunteer work, hobbies, whatever experience you have, you want to list it here, and also that experience of any partners that you might have in your business. Now, the advantages of that you want to list here are things like performance, quality, reliability, distribution, price, promotion. So all these things you want to mention in the first part of your business plan. The marketing section or body of the presentation is next, and here you are going to describe your product and or services. Your market, describe your industry, the location. All those things are going to fall into the marketing section of the business plan. And then you want to follow up with the financials. So you want to identify risk in this area and hopefully let your lenders or investors know what kind of risk you might be facing and how you're going to deal with it. Now, the financial statement also should have some kind of pro forma where you get to explain what the projected revenues or expenses are going to be. And also, if you are looking to borrow money or whether you're going to do it out of your personal investments or if you are anticipating a return on your investment. There's another section that you can tag on to the financials, and this is your operations section. And this would describe things like your daily business management, how you plan to hire personnel if you're going to, your insurance and lease agreements, and any equipment that you will be using. And then you want to put together a concluding statement. And this is going to summarize all your goals and objectives at the end and emphasize strongly your commitment to succeeding. So you want to make it credible and let people know that you are committed to make this work. Now, something that you might want to consider to go with your business plan is a cover letter. And a cover letter basically introduces and explains the document itself. So what you're going to be talking about and who you're presenting it to. Now, there are examples in the slides of cover letters used in the past, so you might want to check those out. There's also a title page is often used, just simply stating the title of your product or service and with your name on it. Also, a table of contents. If your document is going to be a little bit lengthier, it makes it easier to follow, as well as a statement of purpose. And this is basically a brief explanation of why you might be asking for a loan or what you plan to do with the money. Now, again, there's examples of statement of purposes in the slides that you can take a look at. Now, a lot of reports also offer an executive summary, and this is a short restatement of the report. So if you plan to include an executive summary, usually it contains things like describing your business concept, projections for sales, cost, and profits, identifying any physical needs, and state the loan value if you're requesting a loan. And again, there's executive summaries examples in the slides as well. And then you want to pull the report together. So after you put all the pages together, you might want to include an appendix with supporting documents that might help your case, especially if you're requesting financing or looking for investors. You want the business plan to look very neat and well organized and inviting to the reader. So again, there are examples of business plan templates that you can look at in the slides that will help you with this as well. Now, if you do plan to look for financing, there are organizations that specifically let you look into this. So the SBA, as I've mentioned in the past, the Small Business Administration, it can be found at sba.gov. That one is a good place to start, especially if you're looking for financing or ideas for your small businesses. There's also the SBDC, which is the Small Business Development Center. That is also a good website to look into. Or the SCORE, also known as Service Corps for Retired Executives, that might also be of interest to you. And then just to give you a heads up, most entrepreneurs spend about 50 to 100 hours developing their business plans. You don't have to do it for that long, but it is something that you want to spend some time on. This might be your future, and you might be the future Amazons of the world, so you want to put a good business plan together in place. There's also, as I mentioned, a lot of resources for small businesses to get started. The Small Business Administration being one of the top agencies to help Americans develop their businesses. But there is also the SBDC, which is more of a cooperative effort by the private sector, where they offer educational materials at the federal, state, and local government level. And then the SCORE that I mentioned before, that's more for retired executives, but this does give you access to in-person or over the internet conversations with retired small business owners. So I'm going to stop right here, but hopefully share the slides with you so that you can take a look and see if you can start putting together a business plan for your own business. Thank you.